U.S. Attorney for D.C. Matthew Graves has stepped down. He's had the job for nearly 3 years and was first nominated by President Joe Biden. I had a chance to sit down with Graves on his last day, and we talked on why he decided to leave, his highlights in office, and his message to the people in the district. So, Mr. Graves, obviously, you know, today's your last day, and it's interesting you just said a few moments ago that, you know, this day didn't sneak up on you. You've known for the last 3 months. So just talk about, I guess, your decision to resign today is just part of the nature of this job?
Yes. I mean, by definition, politically appointed jobs are temporary jobs. If you look over the last 30 years, I think I'm going to be the second longest serving U.S. attorney in the role. Most of the U.S. attorneys that have been presidentially appointed and Senate confirmed have served 2 or 3 years. I was always going to leave in 2025, and with the change in administration, it's just such a logical break point that it made sense to step out around this time.
Talk about some of the highlights of your time here. What really stands out?
Every day in this job has been a good day. I mean, this office, because of its mission, has a unique opportunity to do good in the district, the nation, and the world, and to have a job where the only question every day is, how do I help this amazing team of lawyers as best I can do this amazing work, has been a true privilege. The kinds of cases we've handled and the responsibilities we have, first of all, the unique responsibility for local crime. No other U.S. Attorney's Office is responsible for local crime, and we take that mission very seriously. Incredibly proud of the fact that when you compare 2024 to 2023, you have a 35% reduction in total violent crime. You have 87 fewer homicides, and you have the lowest amount of total violent crime reported in over 50 years. That's really meaningful, and results like that are kind of what keep our prosecutors going. Expanding out beyond responsibilities for local prosecutions, we have enormous responsibilities internationally. You know, among our prosecutions of national security significance, prosecuting members of the Iranian military who hacked the campaign of the president-elect, and also prosecuting other members of the Iranian military who conspired to assassinate former members of the Trump administration.
Talk about the team effort during the January 6th prosecutions. Was it an all-hands-on-deck effort?
It was. So obviously, because we had never seen crimes like the crimes committed on January 6th, there was no pre-existing group of prosecutors sitting around ready to prosecute such a crime, let alone the number of individuals that were involved in that crime. So it really was an all-hands-on-deck effort, at first just within this office, but the department quickly realized, well before I came into the role, that they would need additional resources. And you had volunteers from across the Department of Justice, people from U.S. Attorney's offices in Alaska to Puerto Rico and all the offices in between volunteering to help out in these cases. And that's really how we were able to do these cases on top of all of our other responsibilities. When I came into the role, I formed something called the Capital Siege Section, and the rule was, if you're in the section, you're focused on the events of January 6th. If you are outside of the section, you are no longer working on January 6th related cases, because we have a lot of other important things. And we pretty quickly got over 90% of our people outside of the business of prosecuting January 6th related cases and relied on others who were not permanently in our office to do the January 6th cases.
So what's next?
So what is next is some time off. And then during the time off, I'll figure out what I'm career-wise doing next. I was in the private practice of law before this. I will probably return to that. And geographically, I will continue to remain in the district, which has been my adopted home.
Awesome.